You go get him.
Well, as he said, I'm Kevin, Scott's younger brother. And I want to emphasize I said younger and not little. But for most of our childhood, as you could guess, I was always the smaller of the two. And with that, I was on the losing end of many brotherly fights that brothers have. But of course, we grew up watching the WWF, and Scott thought he was Ric Flair, and he had to perfect the figure 4 leg lock. And I don't remember ever applying for the job, but somehow I won the job as his personal body slamming victim. And maybe that started when we were really little. There was a time when I dropped a dumbbell on his face and it chipped his front tooth. I hit him in the head with the telephone. And those all sound pretty bad, but and pretty painful. But as Scott would say, trust me, this led to about 10 years of beatdowns. Much to our mother and father's delight, and I'm sorry for that. But growing up as an older brother, Scott, he stayed out of trouble for the most part. His biggest punishments usually came from instigating fights with me. And he set the bar pretty low, which sucked because as an older brother, you were supposed to get in trouble so that when I got in trouble for the same thing, the consequences weren't so bad. But, so let's recap. So I used to get beat up and I got in more trouble than him. It wasn't until about 8th or 9th grade, circa 2001, that things finally became full circle and I was able to hold my own. In fact, by 2002, Scott got so scared, he moved to Atlanta for 7 years. And just so everyone knows, Colleen, you have an advantage that took me roughly 15 years to get. And despite what he may tell you, Colleen is taller. In 2009, Scott came back from hiding. I was back from college at NYU.
All right.
Only now, after a few short months, Scott and Colleen were dating. And because of this, Scott started sucking up to me, so he wouldn't get beat up in front of his new girlfriend. And see, it didn't take long for Colleen to join us at all the family get-togethers, birthday dinners, hockey games, holidays, so on. And I couldn't beat him up. She was always there. So Scott, you should thank Colleen for protecting you from me all those times. But fast forward to today, I'm so excited for both Scott and Colleen, though I may be even more excited for their dog/child, Delta, who I've bonded with over the years. So much so that every time he sees me, he throws up. But on a serious note, Scott found himself the perfect girl. Colleen, as we all know, is a genuinely nice person, beautiful girl, and she laughs at all his jokes, even the ones that aren't funny. She puts up with his loud and bossy personality that I've put up with for years, and most importantly, she makes him happy, and I really believe he does the same for her. So, speaking as a representative of the Gold family, I'd like to officially welcome Colleen and the rest of the Shepherd crew into the Gold Circle. So now everyone, please raise your glass, whatever you have in front of you, and join me. Join me in wishing these two a lifetime of love, happiness, health, and most importantly, protection from me. L'chaim.
L'chaim. Cheers all around.
Thank you, Kevin. Could y'all give Kevin a big hand, please?